Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to or welcome back to the channel. I know it's been weeks since I've put a video out, and there's good reasons for that, and I will get into that in just a second. But before we get started with anything, I'm going to do kind of a Christmas Q&A here on the channel. I've never done a Q&A, so what I need you guys to do, and I'm going to put something in the community tab too for people that won't catch this video. They'll be able to drop their questions. Any questions you have that you want me to answer, put down in the comment section below. I'm going to do it on Instagram too. I'm going to take questions from everywhere, and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to answer all those questions because I don't always get the comments. I don't always get, to questions that I get. So this would be a good chance for you to ask your question, and I will answer it to the best of my ability, or try to answer it in a video, and I'll put that up over this upcoming weekend, which is the weekend before Christmas. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started about the truck. So I've gotten DMs, or some people have made comments, well, it must have caught on fire, or I sold it, or I gave up on it, or all these other weird reasons that I haven't posted any videos. No, the truck is here and the truck is just fine. In fact, if you were on Instagram, you saw that I just recently did a over 600-mile road trip with it. There's nothing wrong with the truck other than the fact that it didn't make the power that we wanted it to. So it runs fine. Now, people have been asking, what did you figure out was wrong with it? I guess they didn't catch the last video, or they've been asking me, have I fixed it yet? Now, we're still under the assumption that the timing is off. It's the timing is retarded, and that's causing one of the problems, and I have not had a chance to get to it. And the reason, and this is also the reason why there's been no videos, I am a senior in college. So this was with the last 2 weeks of the semester, so you've got the week where everything's due, and then there's finals week. Of course, those were the 2 weeks where you didn't see a video, because between working my job, which I have 2 jobs, and doing school and maintaining some sort of a personal life, there was no way that I had any time to do any videos or anything that was done of any quality to you guys. So that's going to start back up. Of course, I'm on winter break now, so I've got time. This week I hope to tear into this truck and see if the timing is the issue, and I want to get it done so bad. I want to know, and just as badly as a lot of you guys want to know. Before we go any further, I want to also discuss things some people have talked about: the intake manifold, forced induction, this, that, and the other. I do have it. Some people might have missed it in that video. I do have the Trailblazer SS intake manifold, which is basically a copy of the LS2 manifold. I'm going to be putting that on there with the 90mm LS2 throttle body, and that is significantly going to help the air into the motor, and that alone is a big power adder for these motors. So I think once we get it fixed and we do that, we are going to see a much better number on the dyno for sure. There was some comments that said you should never listen to the dyno doesn't mean anything. Well, the dyno almost means everything, because it tells you what the motor makes to the wheels in the truck. So I don't get why there were some people making comments about the dyno not meaning anything. That's kind of silly. And I'm tired of the comments on all the videos about what this motor should make, or what it shouldn't make, or what it's not, or what it is. We're gonna find out, so that's the beauty of YouTube. If I'm wrong, you guys get to find out. If I'm right, you guys get to find that out as well. So I have been swamped with DMs and comments of everybody's input, and the majority of it I cherish. I love talking to you guys, trying to get you guys out of the wind. It's really windy. But I love getting DMs from you guys, and I love reading the comments. But recently, and I highly doubt a lot of these comments are coming from any subscribers, but there's a lot of comments and controversy around the motor about about whether there's nothing wrong with the motor, that's what it's supposed to make, or wrong parts here, or this that, and the other. And here's the biggest reason why I know something's not right with the motor. This truck is no faster with this motor than it was before. if you put cam and heads in a motor, you are going to feel a difference. You know, whether it's the amount of horsepower that you think you're supposed to make or not, you'll feel a difference in the power. I feel no difference. So that tells me there's something wrong, you know. So, man, some of them, like I said in the last video, have been completely off the wall, you know, that that 325 was all this motor was going to make with cam and heads. That is outrageous, especially given that I've seen dyno charger. You can go look up a million videos of trucks cam only putting, you know, 350, 360 at the wheels. I'm sorry if you know, are not a fan of 5.3s and maybe you want to, you know, trash talk them or whatever, but 5.3 is a great motor to put a cam of heads in, and it really helps. And I'm not going to sit here and claim that we've got some type of high horsepower race motor with a cam and a heads, but it's supposed to make more than 325 wheel horsepower after being tuned. So, you know, and I think a lot of confusion is too, people thinking it wasn't running right, you know, and I wasn't able to drive it. That's not the case. After we tuned it, it runs just fine. So once it was on the dyno, he tuned it and we got it running to where I could drive it, because I knew I was not going to have time to mess with it. Unfortunately, the point where we put this thing on the dyno was the last weekend I had. Like that was all the time I had. It was from there on, I've been busy. So I've done nothing with this truck. Today was actually the first day I cleaned the truck in probably 3 weeks, and I love to keep my truck clean, but I've just been so ridiculously busy. I've had no time to do it. So I wanted to get this video out. I know it's a lot of me talking and not a lot of us doing, but I wanted to let you guys know. I'm hoping to get into it this week, and also, you know, to let you guys know about that Q&A that I'm going to post up the holiday weekend. But I really hope that I can get to this this week and tear into it and see if that's the problem. Of course, it doesn't take a lot of time. It's probably about a 3-hour job, but, you know, I haven't even had 3 hours. So, you know, there you go. That's what's coming up. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me. You can throw any comments you got down in the comment section below. You can go over to Instagram and drop a DM or anything else you've got to say. But yeah, so any questions, comments you got, you can throw them over there. I appreciate you guys watching. Sorry it wasn't anything going on today. It was just me talking, but I just wanted to put something out so I could stop getting so much DMs and you guys wouldn't know. So I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned. Hopefully I'll get, you know, 1 or 2 more videos up this week. Definitely drop those questions down below for the Q&A. I appreciate you watching. Take care. Have a great day.